So let's start your reading for Pisces. Yes, the first card you have in your past is the Ace of Wands. So this is fantastic. You have a lot of energy, you have a lot of passion around you, or you did at this time. And, I'm also seeing that you've actually had some people around you. This could be family. But I'm seeing that some people around you are a bit narrow in their thinking. So you had some unusual and interesting plans, and you had some ideas for all sorts of things that you wanted to do. But they could only see a narrow track in front of you. It's like you're saying, oh, I want to do this, and oh no, we don't do that. We shouldn't do this, and they could see this narrow track, and you could see this big landscape and sky and the whole world in front of you. And you thought, I've got all this in front of me. I've got so much opportunity. I can do whatever I like. And you weren't limiting yourself, but these people couldn't see that. But you weren't going to let them stop you at this time. You really weren't. You were determined to go ahead with what you wanted to do. The next card you have for your past is the Emperor. So again, I'm just seeing some people around you have a very strict, narrow way of viewing things. I'm seeing strictness and I'm seeing order, and these people don't want you to go past their narrow view of what they think you should be doing. And you've also been quite focused on what you're doing as well. So you're very determined to go ahead with this. You weren't listening to these people. The last card you have, your past, is the Ace of Cups. So yes, you have another ace. This is amazing. Having two aces. I think you're the second sign that has two aces. Two of you have two aces, and there are aces all the way through the readings this week. So so many people have huge things going on in their lives at the moment. So yeah, this is a really important time in your life. And yes, this is in your past, but when you have the aces, they run through the whole reading. So both of these, all of the fire, all the passion, and all the love in the cups and all the emotion is going to go through your whole reading, and really you amplify everything that's there and make it bigger. And yes, so you had these narrow thinking people around you again. Is what I'm seeing this again in this card. But you also had people who truly care for you and truly love you. So even though you had these narrow people, you had a lot of people supporting you as well. And you had self-love as well. So this is really beautiful. And it's a powerful combination. If you have energy, you have passion, and you have self-love, that is a very, very powerful combination to have, and a very good, beautiful combination to have. And that's what you had in your past, and it's going through your whole reading, your whole week. The first card you have your present is the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, these aces bring a lot of power behind everything in this reading. And I'm seeing that, yes, you're planning this thing that you're determined to do in the Emperor. And this could be a business venture, because I keep on seeing work and business all the way through your readings. They've come up a lot in your readings. And so you are focused on work. You're focused on business or some sort of opportunity that you're doing, or this, some work project. But this business planning or this financial planning is going to really accelerate for you. And, you'll be able to finance things quite quickly, whereas they're a little bit difficult before. But now, you'll be innovative in the way you do this. And the way you can finance things. And this card could be about slow and steady build-up of savings, but because you have the Ace of Wands power behind this, this is going to go a lot quicker than it used to be. So you might come into some extra money that'll help you fund something, or maybe maybe you thought you had a big bill to pay and you don't anymore, or maybe you have, someone help you out, or maybe you're able to get a loan easily, or maybe, I don't know, something will come and they'll make this saving and this planning and this investing in what you're doing come a lot quicker than, it usually would be. The next card you have your present is Three of Wands. So you are going to be on your way to success. But I'm seeing that you're also going to look at who can help you with things. So you're probably doing things on your own right now, but I'm seeing that, you're realizing that this is going to grow. This is definitely going to grow, and it will just get bigger and bigger. And eventually you'll want to be able to, you'll need people to help you. You won't be able to do everything on your own. It'll be crazy. So you'll just be thinking about, this at this time, and you'll be thinking about who you can trust and who has the knowledge you need, and who who you can ask to help you with different aspects and get advice from. So the last card you have here present is the Ten of Wands. So I'm sensing that, you've taken on a bit too much at this time. And, this isn't just work. I'm not seeing this is about work. This is about someone who you care about. You want to help them and they need your help. And, I think this was probably in your last reading, this person, but they're still here. They're still around you. They still need your help. And, you want to help this person and you really care about this person, but you're not able to help them for some reason. You don't have the physical strength or the knowledge or something that you need, or some specific information or something that you need. Maybe they need medical help, maybe they need something that you can't do. You can help them emotionally, you can help them mentally, you can be there for them, but there's something that you can't do for them. They need help, and you or this person is going to have to get some outside help. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Four of Pentacles. So this person's going to be clinging on to you and asking for your help. And they're not clinging in a bad way, but they're just really relying on you. They see you as this solid person, this dependable person, and they're trying to, they're clinging on to you for help, is what I'm seeing. And, I'm not saying you can't help them. You can help them up to a certain point. But what I'm saying is you can't do this all by yourself. There are certain aspects that you can't do. And yes, you're strong, but you'll need outside help. I keep on seeing that. So someone else who has experience in whatever this person's situation is needs to come in. So I know I'm sounding repetitive, but I keep on seeing the same thing over and over again in this reading. The next card you have for your future is the Nine of Pentacles. So yes, you have all pentacles all over your future in this reading. So there's definitely success and money coming to you in your future. You're really going to be seeing success, and this is because of your hard work. It's not just because some money is going to drop out of the sky. I wish it would. But no, you've been working very hard and you're a very hard worker. And this continues all the way through. This work and money and, all of this hard work is always in your readings. You're a very, very hard worker. I see that in just about every reading coming up for you. I'm also seeing that there's a situation in love here too, in the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to speak up about something. Someone close to you they're not putting an effort in. And I don't mean hard work. I mean they're not putting an effort in communication in with you. They're just not putting in, you're putting in more effort than they are. They're just not showing you that they care as much as you like. They're not putting in the effort in. Maybe they're forgetting to meet you, they're forgetting to contact you, they're going off, disappearing, or something. It's something like that. It is communication I'm seeing, and a lack of communication, and a lack of care, and a lack of putting in an effort. That's what I'm seeing. And this is going to be bothering you. It has been bothering you for a while. Because you put effort into things. I'm seeing this. You always put effort into things. And sometimes it doesn't look like you're putting an effort in, but you are. It's like you're paddling under the water, putting in a lot of effort in. And you feel that this person isn't doing that. But yes, when you speak to them, they will listen. I'm seeing that, you'll speak to them, you'll tell them this thing, and you'll be very frank. You'll be very, very upfront about it. And they will definitely listen to you. That's what I'm seeing. They'll definitely listen to you. The last card you have for your future is the Six of Pentacles. So this could be the time where, you have someone else step in and help this person, because this is all about helping. And this person in the Ten of Wands. So they really need this help. They need your help. What they need is your emotional help. They need your support, but they need another kind of help. And I think you're going to find this person, or they are this extra person, or this extra group, or whoever this is, to come in, and they're going to come and help. The other thing I'm seeing with this person in this card, this person that you're helping, is that, you need to be a bit self-preserving, or you're going to have to be a bit self-preserving at this time, because this person's really clinging on to you, and they're not horrible in a clinging way like that. They're just really, really relying on you, and they could sap your energy. So just be very, very careful, because you're going to need your energy to do this work that you need to do, and this is important work for you that you need to do. So you're going to try and help this person, but I just hope that you don't let them take over, that you don't let them take over everything you're going to be doing. Don't lose yourself in this person. Don't lose yourself in trying to help this person. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, so Pisces, I hope this resonated. These are general readings. They won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment. And thank you so much for watching.